back here. Back here on some NHL. I'll probably be flipping back between NHL and FIFA here for some of the night, but here back on some NHL now, trying to do a rebuild. Not really sure who I'm going to do a rebuild on, honestly though. Kind of going to choose a random team here, I believe, so. Gonna probably do a random team here. Let's see here. We'll go with, I guess, just me. I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna be on any of these two games. I'm not too sure how long I'm gonna be on NHL or how long I'm gonna be on FIFA whenever I get back over there. Still not really sure who I want to do a team of, honestly. A rebuild of here. Philly wouldn't be bad, I don't assume. It wouldn't be too bad. Ottawa also wouldn't be bad either. New Jersey's a team that is doing very good in real life right now. We could do them. We could also do Montreal. Who needs to get back on? Who needs to get back? You know, to where they belong. I assume. I think to Montreal. I think Montreal's a team that really kind of had that one good year, and they've kind of fallen off a little bit since then. Yeah, Montreal or New Jersey, I'm planning on doing. We'll do Montreal. We'll do Montreal here. Yeah, they have the lowest overall team here in the national, or in the division, or in the Eastern Conference, and third lowest overall in the whole league. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna do them here. Morale and fog of war will be off, and yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it here. Montreal. Let's see. This will be like a sim, I guess. Not really sure how much we're gonna. Well, not really sure how many games we're gonna hop into, but I will probably have, I guess, like super sim most of these games. Just for feeling here, honestly. Cause yeah, but let's go ahead and take a look at the team we're working with here. Montreal, you know, they do have young talent here. We do have Nick Suzuki here, who is a very young and promising player. They have Cole Caulfield, also a very young and promising player. So it's just a matter about getting, you know, these guys developed and everything. They also have Yuri Slavkovsky, who they just drafted. I hope he's in this game. Let's go and take a look at the team though, and see what we're rocking with here. See, our first line is Jonathan Drouin, Nick Suzuki, and Cole Caulfield. I like those two together, Suzuki and Caulfield, but I don't really like having Drouin there. Just I feel like he's old. You know, he's not old, but I don't like having the two playmakers there, I should say, on the same line together. Although, I mean, I don't guess it'd be too bad. I don't assume, but Josh Anderson, Christian Dvorak, and Brittany Gallagher there on the third line. Second line is Mike Hoffman, Kirby Doc, and Evgeny Dodonov. The fourth line is Michael Pezzetta, who is a decent young guy there, I guess. Rim Pitlick, with medium top 6 potential. And then Yoel Armia, who's something we could look to trade with the $2.4 million he's making per year for 3 seasons. Defense, we have Mike Matheson, David Savard, Joel Edmondson, and Chris Weidman, and then Jordan Harris and Justin Barron. So medium top 4 there for Barron, medium top 6 there for Jordan Harris. So defense definitely needs a lot of work. In net, we're gonna have Jake Allen. Gotta find a goalie, I assume. Also have Sean Monahan down here, who could look to maybe get some sort of playing time for him there. Jake Evans, same story there. He's medium top 6 potential, and could maybe look. Oh my God, Paul Byers got. Oh my God. There's some awful contracts you guys have, but yeah, I mean, we could get him in there somewhere. I assume. I mean, not really sure. There's worse options to play here. Like, I mean, yeah, we could get Sean Monahan down here playing 4th line center for us. I mean, you could get Yoel Armia off and get a Jake Evans down there playing 4th line last time, but I mean, that could work, honestly. Yeah, but this blue line needs a ton of help. Let's see who's in the blue line here in the AHL. Really, no one who's really gonna make this team better right now. T.S. Norlander, I guess. I mean, yeah, he's medium top 4. Could be something for us there. This team, I just hope this team doesn't sim too well in year 1. But if they do, I guess it's no bad thing. I guess if they do, but yeah, not trying to find people to play to, like, you know, man the power play units here is gonna be kind of rough. Mike Matheson loves the power play here, so we're gonna keep him there, and we're gonna. I kind of want Dodonov to have his shot be on this play there. I mean, yeah, there's a +5 there on the first power play. Second power play was a little bit more rough here. 83 face-offs. Kirby Doc has 75. So yeah, you might put. I kind of like Gallagher being up front there though. Josh Anderson, I also like him being kind of like a net front guy there. I guess if our power play always struggles, we can always put some of these guys up there on the first line or so. On the first power play line and stuff. Chris Weidman, I hope he can man a power play unit here. He gets the power play there, which is good to see. Kirby Doc doesn't really like the power play too much though. Let's see if we can't get someone else here on this line, like a Sean Monahan or something. He likes it a little bit. Okay, we can put him there for now. And then foreman power play. I mean, yeah, like Jordan probably won't be here on this foreman power play, honestly. We'll probably put Mike Matheson there. Just have some sort of defense there. +3 is pretty good as well for that. You know, obviously we want Suzuki to center this line. And then the second unit we're gonna have. Yeah, we'll probably end up having Gallagher not on the second power play, or Hoffman, one of the two. Maybe Doc is the one who won't be there. Yeah, I think Doc will probably be the one who's out there. And then our penalty kill lines are gonna be a lot different. Probably gonna get Chris Dvorak there on the first line. Probably Matheson and Joel Edmondson there. In the second line, we're probably gonna have. I kind of like Savard there with Barron because Barron is very young. I don't really like having that. I want to have a more experienced second line. Nick Suzuki, I feel like could be a pretty good PK guy for us. Rim Pitlick, and I just don't think he's a good enough veteran for us there to have on the line there. We'll put okay. I like the line out there, and in the third line, we'll get Monahan out there with. Probably Cole Caulfield, honestly. No, we'll probably get Kirby Doc out there. Monahan 79 face-off, Kirby Doc has a 75. And then, I mean, yeah, those guys do like the PK there. And then our extra lines, 4-on-4 lines. I mean, yeah, there's probably the best lines we're gonna have right there. Line number 2 lines. I kind of like Doc centering Jawin right there. And our third line would be Dvorak centering Mike Hoffman. This game's being so slow right now. Alright, then 3-on-3 OT lines. We're gonna have Suzuki. I do like having Suzuki, Caulfield, but I'm gonna have Matheson there just because I feel like Matheson brings good defense for us as well as can give us some good offense as well. So we're gonna have Matheson there. Line 2, we're gonna have Doc and Jewin. Chris Weidman will not send. We're gonna put Savard there for the second line, and then we'll have our third line. We'll have Dvorak and Hoffman. If this would, I mean, yeah, if this could work, that'd be so nice, but it never does work. So, and then we're gonna have Weidman there as our third line defenseman, and then we'll have our extra attacker lines. Yep, Suzuki and Caulfield. Shootout lineup will be Caulfield. I'm liking that as well. So, I feel like we're honestly ready here to get into the season. I know it was kind of quick right there, but. Hayden Primo's medium starter in the future. Kevin Poulin is a backup. But let's put somebody here. Yuri Slafkovsky, and somebody who probably for right now is not really. I mean, yeah, he will be up there probably next year into our NHL squad. Jesse Lonan. His medium top 6 forward. That might be all we have here to really look at here. Wow. So yeah, our youth is pretty bad. Youth is pretty bad here. Medium top 6 there for Emil Heineman. But in terms of really breakout stars who are playing pretty much next year for us, we pretty much only have 3 young guys. Slafkovsky. And then you have Suzuki and Caulfield. That's pretty much the 3 young guys who will be playing next year for you. You also have Kirby Doc as well, who's a high top 6. That's pretty much it here for us, honestly. We have a couple guys we could look to trade here this season. Josh Anderson, taking on a lot of money, 5 years. You have Paul Byron making a lot of money as well for just 1 year. Could trade him as well. So we have some guys here who we could look to trade. But we're gonna go ahead and sim the season here, and we'll probably start simcasting most of these games. Owner goals here. Wants to get a first-round pick this year. Wants to have at least 2 picks in the first rounds of the opening draft. I assume we don't have one. And I sell 85 available season tickets. Okay, I mean obviously club seats there, but I feel like Paul Byron's probably someone who we're going to look to trade right away. Could look to also trade probably Monahan depending on how he starts out his season. Yoel Armia is another guy who would trade a fourth in Armia for a fifth and a seventh. Well, a fifth next year and a seventh this year. I don't really like that. We'll see what we can get. Probably nothing. A third this year and a fourth next year for a third next year. I don't really like that either, honestly. Well, I'm about to keep our Armia for right now. I don't want to give up. Oh, we could get okay. We could trade away a third next year in Armia for a third and a fourth this year, which sounds kind of enticing actually, but we might run it back here a little bit. Again, not really looking to make a huge trade right now per se, but maybe that third and fourth this year is not too much, or should not have been passed up on. I wonder if we get this trade back. Let's see here. Armia and the third next year. Caden Gooley isn't even playing down there. Wow, Caden Gooley. Medium top four. We gotta get him in there somehow, somewhere. Beck is a medium top six. Was it a third next year, right? I kind of don't really want to stack up on picks for this year, honestly. Just because, I mean, yeah, like we already have 2 firsts this year, a second this year, a third this year, 3 fourths this year, 2 fifths, a sixth, and a seventh. I want to start looking up on picks for next year, if we can. We have 2 firsts in 2025 as well. So could really like to end up getting picks for next season if we can. Sean is a low top 6 and a 5th this year. Get a 4th next year and a 4th this year, which honestly would not be terrible. Goligoski and a 5th next year. Hartman, Goudreau. Wow. Minnesota really does want Yoel Armia, don't they? Kind of like, I don't know, I would not mind Pullman if he's a good overall, because we do need defensive help right now. So sitting overall, he could really play defense for us right now. To fit on the third line, yeah, I mean honestly, that might be our best deal right there. We get a third this year, I think of a third next year, which honestly is not very good. I'm gonna hold on to Armia for now. Honestly, we'll make some trades whenever we have to, but for now, I don't think we have to. And I do want to get Caden Gooley down there in our lines there before we start up our season here. Because he is a guy who you know is pretty young for us there. We really need him there to be a sort of a cornerstone, I guess, for this defense here in the future. We're left for now. We'll have Gooley be get that. I mean, there's really nothing else we can do, honestly. Mysick is a medium top 6, could probably get him in there somewhere. He's a sniper as well, plays left wing. No, we're just gonna have, no, that's just too much work for us, because we gotta head up there with minor league lines and everything as well, it's just, no. So we'll go and start season here against Toronto, at home. I don't really think we're supposed to be a playoff team this season. Tampa Bay lost. Tampa Bay always seems bad though in this game. I don't know why they do. We have a pretty. I mean, yeah, we have 3 games in 4 days here to begin the season. So we'll see how this works for us here. First game, first period, down 2-0 already. Wow. Tavares, Nylander, and Matthews getting on the board there for Toronto, down 3-0 already, and we're down 5-0. Marner and Ingvall there, Montembeau. We're gonna lose overnight here 6-0. Ingvall had 2 goals in the night. Lose 6-0. Obviously, Tavares' first year there from Marner. Nylander's first year there from Matthews. Matthews' first year there from Marner and Nylander. Second period, Marner first year there from Matthews and Nylander. So their players were getting them going early in the season. Ingvall his first and second year there from Kerfoot and Riley, and then Kempf and Kerfoot. So yeah, pretty rough there. They took no penalties. We took about 50. And let's see if we had any positives from this game. Madison was a -4, Gallagher was a -3. A couple guys there were zeros, including Kirby Doc playing 18 minutes. 19 minutes there for Weidman, he was a 0 as well. Savard was a -4, so yeah, our first D pairing got absolutely cooked. Caulfield's a -3. Obviously, goaltending was also bad for us. Yeah, we gotta find a goalie somehow, somewhere. We need to find a goalie. 3 stars of the game were Matthews, Nylander, and Marner. Each had a goal and 2 assists. Wow, we got absolutely destroyed in that game. Yoel Armia, who's scratched right now, is leading us in points. That's always fun. At least I hope our PK didn't get roughed up in that game. I don't think it did, but it might have. Let's see. Toronto for 2 games, that's 4 points. Yeah, they scored 9 goals in 2 games. Wow, they're good. Oh yeah, we went 7 for 8 there in the PK, which is pretty good. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if we keep that PK up, we'll be fine all season. Simulated here in the second game of the season against Detroit in Detroit. With a little back-to-back on the road here in Detroit and in Washington. First period in Detroit, tied up at 1 here. First goal of the season there for us comes from Christian Dvorak on the power play from I don't know who, but Zadina scores for Detroit. Second period, down 4-2. Fabry, Larkin, Ernie get on the board there for Detroit. Suzuki gets on the board there for us on Nedeljkovic. Now, third period, down 4-2. Starting off here in the power play. Power play for us here. Did not score right there. That's going to end the game essentially there. We're going to lose 4-2 here. So far, not a good start here to the season, but the PK does not allow a goal today, so that's good right there as well. Considering we ended up taking 3 penalties, we didn't score on any one of their penalties, I don't believe, but Zadina scores his first year from Chirot and Varana. We just score on the power play. Dvorak gets his first year from Monahan and Gallagher, but that's kind of bad. We can't score 5 on 5. Fabry scores 50 seconds into the second period from Bertuzzi and Raymond. Larkin scores his first year there from Sider and Zadina. Suzuki scores for us. Maybe on the power play? No, just on the power play from Savard and Drouin. And Ernie scores his first year there from Pierre Suter and Rasmussen. So, rough game all around, rough start to the season. But we have no positives, no pluses. Weidman is a -2, Harris is a -2, Hoffman's a -2. But at least Savard and Madison were both zeros on the day, even. Savard got an assist. And let's see, our goaltending. Allen, not good. 3 stars of the game, Zadina, Larkin, and Nedeljkovic. So yeah, 0-2 here in the season. Might be a pretty long season for us here if we keep doing this. But we do get a pretty bad Washington Capitals team here. Let's see if we can't get a win here. See if we can't get back on track against Washington. We lost to Toronto earlier. Toronto is going to be very tough to beat this year, I can already tell. In Washington, let's see how it goes. We're going to end up playing OT games. That's going to be the only games we hop into and play, our OT games. And maybe some games that are close late in the game. Down tie pair 1 after the first period. Pitlick and Johansson both score. Pitlick for us, Johansson for them. Second period down 2-1. Jensen scores on Montembeau. Third period here. Let's see how it goes. Third period. Might hop into this one actually. We'll see. I might hop into all the close games. Eller scores on Montembeau there. Down 3-1 now. Power play for us. Needed big time. We don't get it, and we're gonna lose 3-1 most likely. And that will be a third straight loss on the books. The PK comes big again, not allowing any goals, but still lose 3-1. Taylor's first year there from Monahan and Evans. Johansson's first year there from Kuznetsov in the first period. Second period, Jensen gets his first year from Mantha and Eller. Third period, Eller gets his first year there from Sherry. And we only took one penalty today. The power play has not done anything, but then again, nobody has anything today for the season for us. Savard is -2, Madison was a -1, I think, yeah. Goaltending, Montembeau, I mean, yeah, we gotta be better than this, man. We've been only scoring 3 goals this season. 3 stars, Eller, Jensen, Kemper. Man. Monahan 2 assists so far this season for us. We've only scored 3 goals this year. Facing Pittsburgh now here at home, we have a bit of a homestand coming up here. We have a 4-game homestand coming up here against Pittsburgh, Arizona, Dallas, and Minnesota. Let's see if we can get back on track here a little bit at least. Probably can't, but we'll see here. First period here in Montreal versus Pittsburgh. Tied up at 1. Edmonton scores there on Jari. McGinn scores on Jake Allen. And 1-1 here. We've been in this spot twice, I'm pretty sure, or three times out of the season. Second period, down 3-1. Malkin and Petrie scoring Allen. Now third period time. Gotta get a quick goal here. Weidman scores. And gets right back there from Pittsburgh. So. Yep, 5-2. We're gonna end up losing this one 7-2. Sorry, forgot we can't do anything. Lose 7-2. That's so bad, man. Holy. Edmonton's first year there from Pitlick. Again, brings it right back a minute later from his first year from Rudewell and Kapanen. And then Malkin's second year there from Carter at 7:26. Petrie's first year from Crosby and Gensel. Weidman's first of the year from Dadonov and Hoffman. Gensel second of the year from Crosby and Raquel. Zicker's first of the year from Ruda and Kapanen. Malkin's second of the year from Rust and Carter. And again, second of the game from Zucker. So that's a very fun game right there. We took 2 penalties, didn't score, did not go on them, also can't score on the power play. So 3 stars, McGinn, Malkin, and Zucker. We're terrible. I mean, we're awful. We've scored a total of, 5 goals this season. Pitlick leads them in points with 2, a goal and an assist. This power play, I mean, I don't really think it's any fault of the power play or anything. I mean, we just can't score goals at all. 5 goals in 4 games is not going to cut it. We've got 20 goals this season in 4 games. We're averaging 5 a game. Almost 12 in the power play this season, but we're 13 for 14 on PK. So as long as PK is good, that's all I care about. Now we get Arizona here, which is a very winnable game, but we haven't looked competitive at all to begin the season here. We're pretty much swapping Armia for free and getting a third back in return. Well, I'm not going to take that at all, though. We might end up using Armia here with how bad this team's been. I know it might be early here to make a coaching change, but I'm looking into it honestly. This team is terrible. 0-0 there, 20 shots on goal there for Arizona is not good at all. That 1-0. Travis Boyd scores on Jake Allen. Third period time. Might be a game we can hop into, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Power play, we score on a Caulfield right at the net. Let's go, Caulfield. Let's go, Caulfield. On power play. We scored again. Caulfield again! Cole Caulfield coming big time for us here. And we will not hang on for the win. Travis Boyd's late in the game, but Gallagher gets it back! We win the game! What a game! What a win. 3 in the third for Montreal, and they get the win. Their first of the season. 2 in the power play, both from Caulfield. I mean, yeah, we took a penalty 12 seconds into the game. You can't do that. We took... Oh my gosh. The boys first of the year from Fisher and Gossesbear, and then third period action on the power play. Caulfield first of the year from Dvorak. On the power play, Caulfield second of the year from Suzuki and Drouin. Boyd gets his second of the year from Ladd and Fisher, and then Gallagher gets his first of the year from Dvorak and Edmondson, who's the game winner. We get the win, and we also end up taking 1, 2, 3. We took 6 penalties in the first. That's what it took, but hey. Montreal stats. Dvorak with 2 assists, Caulfield with 2 goals. Nobody was a plus though. We didn't get 1 plus in this game. Unfortunate. Jake Allen finally has a great game. Hopefully gets him back on track. 3 stars a game. Allen, Caulfield, and Boyd. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Big win right there for the Canadians. Our first of the year. Hopefully they can get us back on track now over here. Our power play's not hitting that 50% here in the last game. So facing Dallas though is gonna be rough to stay on track here. Let's see if we can do it though. At home against Dallas, first period 1-1. Monahan on the power play. Let's go, man. And Peterson gets it back on this. Second period down 3-1 now. Second on the power play. It's kind of rare. A lot of power play goals here, but Pavelski gets one, and now third period time. We gotta get a quick goal. We don't get it. Colin Miller scores. We lose 5-2. Back in our ways there. Hoffman scores though for us. But first period, Monahan gets his first of the year from Gallagher and Suzuki on the power play. Power play was not looking bad up to that point. Peterson's first of the year from Pavelski and Suter on the power play. Yeah. Isn't it power play? That should be power play. And then Sagan's third of the year on the power play from Gurianov. Pavelski's third of the year from Rope Hintz and Jake Bean, or not Jake Bean, Jimmy Ben, sorry. Colin Miller's second year from Heiskanen and Delandria. Hoffman's first year from Dodonov. Gwendolyn's first year from Heiskanen and Miller. So, not good at all. Probably no positives in this game either. Yeah, no positives in this game. 3 stars of the game were Miller, Pavelski, Heiskanen. Montreal's bad. We're going to be 1-5 now. We might be the worst team in hockey this season, honestly. If we go 1-5 every 6 games, it's pretty bad. Facing Minnesota now at home. 2-2. It's not gonna be easy though. Facing Minnesota, honestly, it won't be easy. Nothing there at the first period. Second period, 2-0. Steele and Dumba. Oh no, we gotta get a quick goal here. We're not gonna get it. Just Steele second in the game. We're gonna lose 3-0. Wow. First period action. Nothing. Sam still scores the start of the year from Greenway. And then Dumbo scores the start of the year from Boldy and Duheim. Steele scores the start of the year from Baton and Greenway. So, not good at all for us there. Penalty kill comes to big time for us again, it looks like, though. 0 for 3 at Minnesota on the power play. But we don't do anything because we're terrible. And Allen played pretty good, though, again. 3 starts of the game were Steele, Gustafson, and Greenway. 1 in 6. In Buffalo now, taking on the 4-2 Sabres. Also not an easy game. I'm not sure if these games are easy for us. Up 2-1 though. Harris and Savard, they both score. Minnesota scores on the power play for Buffalo. 2-1 after 20. And it's 3-2 after 40 for Montreal. We're up 3-2 now. But Gallagher scores after Milano scores for Buffalo. And third period action. Let's see if we can hang on for once. No. Paterka scores 3-3 here in Buffalo, but Hoffman scores. We're up 4-3 now. Okay. Let's see if we can hang on here. And we hang on. 4-3 win. Wow, what a win. We're up 1-4-3 now. First year Kaufman's first of the year from Gallagher and Dvorak. Milano's Minnesota's first of the year from Milano and Okposo. Oh, power play. Yep. Milano's second of the year from Tuck and Yoki Harju. Gallagher's second of the year from Hoffman and Dvorak. Turco's first of the year from Asplund and Power, and Hoffman's second of the year from Donovan Savard. So, hey, we get the win though. That's all that matters. We actually get pluses today too. Wow. Look at that. We get some pluses on the day. I think I might end up playing some Be a Pro right now, so I'm gonna probably get after this. Gonna be some Be a Pro and then probably some more FIFA. So it is 9 o'clock though. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Be a Pro and then some FIFA. We're gonna hop back onto our career mode here, where we were playing pretty good there until we took a bit of a hiatus there. Hopefully we can pick up right where we left off here. Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Don't forget, we've got those tickets up for grabs later on this evening, but to the phones we go. Let's check in with Rebecca, who's waiting patiently in Bayside. And no, you cannot have the tickets yet. We're not giving them away just yet.
Okay, I'll try calling back later, but I do have something to say, actually, Sabalski. Is that's kind of one of those forgettable games in the loss, but what I like is that the rookie wasn't a liability, right? We're not looking at that and blaming it on him. Was he good? Not really. Was he bad? No. And for a kid, when your team's struggling, I'm just glad that he's not the one we're looking at and saying, gee, it's all his fault.
No, and I think that would be total foul on someone's part to look at the youngster on this one. Look, I mean, this whole team had a flat performance, right? And last time I checked, I mean, it is a team that wins together in hockey, not as an individual. So, yeah, no. Well said, and I think that should temper some of those comments on social media that we've been seeing. Meantime, let's take a look at the text line here. All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down and all the action in the league tonight.
All right, 2-4-3 here is Calgary. We have 6 points, 9 games, which we have gotten a bit of a. We have kind of hit our rookie wall, I guess we say, but hey, as long as we're getting points and having the team win, that's all I'm really trying to do here. We've lost some pretty close games here.
Winnipeg
We didn't win back-to-back games.
pulverizes the
I mean, yeah,
opposition
we've gotten
with
some
a
points. So we
big
took
offensive night.
out 1-3.
Lots more still to
Got 2
come,
points, then we
including
got
the
4
story in
points. So we've
MMA,
gotten
the hard-won
6
goals
points
too.
right there. Lost game, but we got 7 points. Right now we have 7 points, and we are obviously on the outside looking in here. But we have games in hand over everybody in the league. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we played the least amount of games in the league. Tied the Blues and the Avalanche there, but just hope we can just stay hot, or not stay hot, but hope we can get hot here and stay hot. You know, at home against New Jersey before hitting the road. New Jersey is a pretty winnable game as well here.
Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Blue Jackets were looking to steal 2 points against the Avalanche. Columbus topples the opposition with a strong defensive effort. The Sabres were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Hurricanes. Buffalo pulverized the competition with this one. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us.
Wait. Oh my gosh, yes, 675 burnout capability is amazingly big. Let's go. That's big right there. Still here on the third line, just hoping we can. I'm hoping we can just keep doing our part here to help the team win. That's all I'm really caring about right now is just helping the team win. And until we, until something happens, I guess, and we're here for a long time. 10-minute periods, obviously. Let's go have some fun. Let's go play some ball or some hockey. Let's go have some fun over here. Let's go do it. Let's go do this thing. Here we go, live here from Calgary. Let's go. Let's go have a game here. Let's go, boys. Let's go do our part here to help team win.
Tries to feed it over to Coleman. Poked away in the neutral zone.
Big hit on the boards right there. Oh, we got a big hit. We're just throwing on the body right now, and we're gonna fight. We're gonna get into a fight here. David Severson didn't like that his team is bad, and we're gonna lose the fight actually because we're also bad here at fighting. Oh no, we're not gonna lose the fight. Let's go. What a comeback fight right there for us. First season in the game, we're already getting into a fight over here. I don't really see what we did wrong there, honestly. I mean, I had, two clean hits. And Severson just didn't like it, We had two clean hits right there, 2 big hits as well. One on Jack Hughes, one on Severson. I can see why now, I guess, Young gun there and Jack Hughes would, hey man, that's not my fault.
We've still got zeros on the board.
Getting our first shift here, we've lost our last 2. This is a good fuck on that right there.
Tremendous agility there by Blackwood. Ambrose really impressed me there because I thought he was out of the play, James. Yet he's able to sturdy himself after the stumble and get a shot off on goal. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Janssen. Centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Sharangovich. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall.
Just the fuck out. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's about fast. I wanted to drop past that one.
Gets the puck in deep. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards.
Back around in front with a save by Blackwood.
That one aside. New Jersey's gained possession.
I'm gonna just hop off the ice here.
Along the wing up the neutral zone.
Oh, $2 goal. Power play action though here, end of the first period for New Jersey. So far 0-0 here. I'll take that. You know, I thought we played pretty decently there. We laid the body there a little bit to begin the game. And I mean, yeah, 10 shots there, 6 in the first, 12 hits to their 4 in the first. We played pretty good hockey there in the first. So.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go.
Let's see if we can't keep moving on here in the second period, and we are going to be tied for 1 here. Alright, so we tied here at 1. As long as we keep it with them, you know. As long as we can just stay in the game. New Jersey has lost 6 in a row. Wow. I'm going to cover here for Anderson. There's a cover for us right there. Big hit again from the young man. We're going to get another fight here with Ryan Graves now. New Jersey's getting mad that their players just can't keep their heads up. Another fight win here for us. We've gotten in 2 fights today. I mean, there's some clean hits as well. New Jersey players are just soft, that they just can't keep their heads up.
Always amazed at how much a fight takes out of a player for the rest of the day. As they get escorted to the penalty box, they've got to try and regroup.
I mean, yeah, we've been laying the body here. I mean, that's not really our problem. I mean, that's not really our problem that the players on Jersey just can't get their heads up. We're just gonna keep playing our brand of hockey. We're gonna keep hitting hard.
And he feeds it down to Wood. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. He tips it.
Oh!
The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall.
Get the fuck out of the zone, man.
Quick feed down low.
They've had great energy and puck support on this shift. They've had it the whole time. I don't know how it hasn't gone in the net.
Big hit away from Coleman.
Something happened. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Dang it, man. We couldn't get the puck on our stick.
You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same. You wear the same suit all the time.
I think we played pretty good. We just gotta, you know, have more shifts for actually playing hockey, not just, you know, getting into fights.
New Jersey's looking to break out.
Oh, we could have had a big hit right there on Strawman.
New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Shot on the tip. Puts it into the back of the net.
That was a good pass. I don't know why we have nobody covering Dan Heinen now.
When these teams get locked up tight, sometimes it stays that way a long time.
The Devils come up with a clutch goal late in this second.
This was starting to look like a tie game right into the intermission.
Sucks, man. Sucks, man.
Now stay aggressive till the intermission.
We gotta find some goals here, man. We gotta find some goals, man.
All right, that brings
We gotta do our job here as the offense to score some goals, man. Let's go. Number 4, Anderson should have him, man. We should have had him, Anderson. We only had 3 shots on goal in that period, man. What is that all about, dude? Awful play, man. Awful play, man. This is awful play. 3 shots on goal in a period, 5 shots. 5. Okay, that's even better. It's just stupid, man. Come on, guys. Let's play better here, man. Let's go.
battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Moves it quickly over to Ambrose. Down the right side and into the zone. And he takes a shot. And he gets the blocker on
that was a shot there, actually.
Ambrose had that fight earlier
Put a shot on this goal, alright.
Now he's back in it. Looks like he's ready to go as he gets a shot on goal.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Feeds the puck to Coleman. The Flames played along the wing. Nice pass.
We got hit hard because we can't get by anybody with our speed.
Makes the glove stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. New Jersey's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Oh my gosh, man.
And sends it just out of reach. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Ambrose.
This is when the coaches find out who's able to be trusted in a tight game. This one is not spread out yet, and this is going to go right down to the end of the wire.
And here's a pass to Ambrose. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Calgary's on deck on the schedule. How many guys actually know who's looming?
More than half.
I mean, I don't get any shifts. I'm getting short shifted down here, man. We lose the game. We lose 2-0 because we can't score any fucking goals, man.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening.
No goals. We can't score any goals. I mean, you can't score goals bringing 18 shots on goal, man. You just can't do it, man. You just can't do it. You can't do it. We're gonna get off and switch over here to some FIFA. So, yeah.